All right, before we let you go, Chad, we want to thank your time for tonight, but let's get Kevin Windham on the line. K-Dub!
Yo!
What's up? Chad Reed's on the line. Cole Seeley's in studio.
The Dub.
What up, Speedy?
What's happening, my man?
Bro, if I told you, you would know that I am full retired. I am actually enjoying a bowl of ice cream, fresh, warm brownie, watching, I think, Montana and North Dakota go for a championship. I didn't even know these two states had teams, but they're grinding it out right now.
Wow. Chad's testing all the new 250s, K-Dub, in case you're wondering what he's up to. So
I'm testing being a fat ass.
Hey, and I had gear on, K-Dub. I see that you test everything, but you normally don't have an helmet or boots or anything. Like.
Yeah.
No gear for me, bro. I couldn't find a gear sponsor. So if there's anybody out there listening to the Pulp Show that has a little hookup for some gear, I would appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, these Instagram videos, I can't get enough of them. Here's K-Dub blitzing whoops and jumping quads with like an open face helmet on or whatever.
It's my favorite too.
So Honda sent me a bike this year, and thank you to them. And the end of the year came, and they're like, "Hey, we need our bike back." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem. Like, can I get another one?" And they were like, "Bro, you literally did not video one time on the Honda. Like, you rode everybody else's bike. You were never in gear. Like, you didn't do shit for us." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. But what about this other bike? Can we get another one?"
Let me try again.
Hey, guys, I really dropped the ball in 24. Let's try it again.
Let's try it again. Tell him you didn't like the last one and there's a new one and you want to try that one.
Yep, for sure. So,
I did want to talk to you. We're talking Anaheim 1 stuff tonight, K-Dub, but 2005, the race of the century, Stu moves up, Chad Reed's there, Ricky Carmichael's there, McGrath is there, Pastrana is there, and it is just going to be the Anaheim 1 to end all Anaheim 1s. And then the weather hits, and then K-Dub comes through.
Dude, I was a beast in the mud, but I enjoyed the rain. That was a good one. It's also fitting to have Reed on with me. We're talking about mud. That was a good one at Daytona, where he and I went to the last lap on our Yamaha and Honda jet skis we were riding that night. His took a crap with like a turn or two to go, which I was super pumped.
Yeah.
That was a crazy one. Yeah, but it was so funny. I went to the first round. I had the points lead, and then we went to the press conference after, and me just being a typical smart ass. Everybody's like, "What are you going to do?" Like, I'm like, to me, I just want to manage my lead. Manage the gap. I'm sitting on a three-point lead right now. I just want to manage the championship.
I like it from a media point of view. Well, actually, no, I wasn't a mechanic then. Red Dog didn't qualify. But anyways, tough night for Red Dog. I remember being like, no one was talking about Kevin Windham. Like, just no one. And it's just like, Chad, your front brake went haywire. Stu crashed 14 times. Ricky was riding pretty well. And then here comes K-Dub. Just like, hey, guys, I'm still here. Remember me? Kevin Windham. It's great.
I think, and did LaRocco he got second that night too, I think?
I think so.
Possibly. I think Ricky got third. I think LaRocco got second. I think Ricky was third.
Yeah, you're right.
I was like 16th or something like that. I was way out of it.
If I remember, Ricky actually was having one of his better mud races of his life there. I think he threw it away, like kind of going for it. Similar to like, didn't we see one of the Lawrences this year, like out like a half a track lead in the mud race and just wound up losing it and blitzing the whoops or whatever?
Didn't Ricky go backwards? Didn't he like wash out and go backwards on the track for like a single, and they docked him like two positions for it?
He saved it or something. Typical Ricky, like a cat. He saved the thing and then he was going backwards on the track.
Yeah.
What? And then what year was it? 04 when you took Villeman out? I don't know if I've ever seen McCarty more upset. K-Dub. Oh my God, he was losing it.
the 2 times McCarty was the most mad was one when I left Yamaha and they sued me, and then the other time when I took Villeman out. So I'm like batting 1,000 on pissing off McCarty.
He was so mad. I remember just like screaming back at the truck, and we're like, "Yeah, man, I don't think they're gonna do anything to K-Dub. I think he's gonna win."
Dude, and DV was so mad too.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but dude, look. You know, and I know, and everybody knows, like, when you give up position, like in the turn before, you know, if we're racing side by side and I give you position, then you got position. And go ahead and take it, and I just got beat, and I'm good with that, right? We've all been there and done that. But when I give you position, which I gave to Villeman in that left-hand turn after the start, and he came out and gave me a little kiss, that pissed me off. And I had the whole straightaway to think about it. I almost took LaRocco out because I came so far from the right side of the track to the left to get angled to center punch DV that I almost took out LaRocco. But you know what? I mean, it's etiquette, and I don't know. I guess I didn't.
It's like when you hold the door open for somebody and they don't say thank you.
Yeah.
Not even that. It's way worse than that. Way worse than that.
It was 04 there, right? Was that 04?
04. Yeah. Yeah, that was 04.
Yeah, I think it was.
If Mathis is going to say anything about anybody, he's got to back it up from where Ferry was, and then where he was at in the mechanics area, and then it relays, like it triggers where.
Yeah, it all works backwards for me. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, K-Dub.
I just remember.
Yeah, go ahead, Chad.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I remember just that particular one. It was like, I believe K-Dub had a really bad crash through the whoops. I think he finished 9th or something like that at 2004. That year.
A1, yeah. Yep.
A1, and then he was like kind of way back. And then he got his points taken off of him at round 2, and I'm like, oh, this series is going great.
Yeah, because there's no Ricky. He hurts his knee.
There was no Ricky, and then K-Dub was way down on points, but he got his points back. But at that point, I had already like a huge points lead over my biggest threat.
Hey, so that was back in our days of, I think we were both flying private. I didn't win the championship that year. AMA took points from me. I flew a private jet up to AMA to freaking lobby for my points back. I wound up getting them back, but it didn't matter because I fell short by whatever it was. I know you know, was it 9 or 10 or 3? I don't know, something. Wasn't enough to get the deal done.
Fieldgate year too. So
yeah, Chad, your phone's breaking up a little bit, but yeah, that was Fuelgate, and yeah, you were going to clinch at Salt Lake City, and then Fuelgate happened, and then you had to and then Windham, you had to win the last 2. I think you did, K-Dub, but it was not enough points.
Yeah.
And then Ricky got caught with the fuel in 05 and just said him and Roger were like, well, we're not racing anymore. And then magically the points came back. That was – imagine that. Imagine that. Oh, God. McCarty also very upset about that, too, in case you're wondering.
Oh, yeah. I was with Keith on that one.
Yeah, that wasn't great. All right. Hey, Chad, we'll let you go. Thank you for the time tonight. Appreciate it. Always good. And are you coming – when are we going to see you? Tampa? Are we coming west?
For sure, Tampa, but I might come this weekend.
Oh.
I might jump on a plane and come check it out.
Awesome. All right. Sounds good, man. Well, thanks for the time.
All right. See you, boys.
All right. See you.
See you, Reed.